So you know how we don't like ads in like our YouTube videos and our Netflixes and our Hulus and all that. And basically, I think EA. Oh, I know the EA has been caught doing this a few times, putting ads in their games. Well, check this shit out, right? Because it seems like Ubisoft is the next company that's doing this. Now, they're saying it's because it's a technical difficulty or some shit like that, right? I don't know, but we're gonna get into it, all right? So check this out. So Assassin's Creed Odyssey player gets hit with in-game ad for Mirage when trying to open the map. All right, so an intrusive ad for an Assassin's Creed Mirage appeared in Odyssey, popping up when its players attempted to open the map screen, or the game's map. Ubisoft has been employing such in-game ads in Assassin's Creed since Origins. So basically what they've been really doing is, I've only noticed it fairly recently, is that right when you start the game, right? You start the game, and right in the main menu, they'll have, you know, a thing that comes up, and it's like, hey, if you were playing Odyssey, do you want to play Valhalla? And then there's Mirage, and then there's Black Flag, right? So this isn't anything new, right? And I still personally find it really annoying. I don't want to get shown these. If I wanted to play Odyssey, then I'd play Odyssey, and if I wanted to play Valhalla, I'd play Valhalla. But at least it's in the main menu, and you can not look at it if you don't want to, right? But anyways, so let's move on, right? Ubisoft has started pushing a fairly aggressive ad for Assassin's Creed Mirage in at least one of its older franchise entries, as revealed by a newly emerged video showing Odyssey surfacing one such promo after the player attempts to open up its map. Right, so basically this dude was trying to open up his map and then gets flashed like an ad for Assassin's Creed Mirage. While in-game advertisements have long been prevalent in the gaming space, most publishers remain content with limiting ads to the free-to-play games, right? I have no problems with that because it's free to play, right? You're not spending money, you're not paying full price for a supposedly supposed to be finished game. Free to play games, you got to make revenue somehow, right? Either through cosmetics or whatever, their in-game currency. But we're getting past the point. Ubisoft is somewhat of an outlier in this respect, at least when it comes to promoting its own products. Namely, in-game ads have commonly appeared in all of the mainline Assassin's Creed installations since Origins. I don't really remember it being like that. I mean, I seen it in Valhalla. I think I remember seeing it a little bit after, or right before Valhalla, or like right towards the end, when I was playing Odyssey. But don't quote me on that. I can't really remember. This aggressive marketing strategy continues to this day, as evidenced by some newly surfaced Assassin's Creed Odyssey footage shared by Reddit user Triddle224. The 10-second clip shows the player attempting to open the in-game map, only to be greeted with a full-screen ad for 20% discount off of Assassin's Creed Mirage. They launched as part of Ubisoft's Black Friday 2023 video game deals. Here it is. This is the video in question, right? See, that's crazy to me, right? I would honestly like, because I have Mirage. I was playing it a little bit. The thing is now that that's some scummy stuff, and you paid full price or whatever for whenever you bought this game, right? Whenever this guy bought Odyssey. And it shouldn't even matter if he bought it when it was $60 or when it was $20, right? It's a full-priced AAA game, and you're still trying to serve people advertisements. Ubisoft historically pushed out platform-agnostic in-game promos, with that track record being consistent with these newly emerged player claims from both PlayStation and Xbox users. But since Odyssey hasn't received an update in 2 years, it stands to reason that this particular ad is reliant on an internet connection. As such, it should be possible to avoid it by playing the game offline. Although the 3 RPG installments in the Assassin's Creed franchise have perpetually featured in-game advertisements for other series entries in DLC, this particular Mirage promo still hasn't been cited beyond Odyssey. Alright, so far, for some reason, it's only been limited to Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Right? I don't know why. Maybe it was a thing that they baked in there a long time ago, thinking that they were gonna try something new, right? Maybe. And then backlash for like EA doing it, probably, kept them from actually pulling the trigger. But all of a sudden now, we're seeing it happen. Game Rant was unable to find any such in-game ads in the latest PC version of Valhalla except for a single Ubisoft store link featured in its main menu of November 23rd, which directed users to the game's own Armored DLC instead of Assassin's Creed Mirage. Alright, so okay, like it was linking to something that had to do with Valhalla. Yeah, so in its own game. Okay, I get that. Still kind of shitty. As for the newly spotted Odyssey advertisements for Mirage, dozens of fans reacting to a sighting on Reddit labeled it as everything from intrusive to a reason for permanently installing the game. Hell yeah, I totally agree with that. I would have installed it that second. I would have stopped the game and I would have uninstalled it. I don't want to see that stuff in my games, right? I paid full price. I don't want to see ads in my games. Like, there's no reason for it whatsoever. The Ubisoft store page for Mirage reveals that its Black Friday sale ends on November 29th, so this controversial Assassin's Creed ad will presumably be removed from Odyssey no later than that. Oh, is that all they got? Because I want to say that Ubisoft responded to this saying it was some kind of glitch. Hold on. Okay, so we got a little bit of clarification here on the rock, paper, shotgun, right? They have a response from Ubisoft, right? So Ubisoft has said a bit more about the pop-up on, are they talking about X or Twitter? Okay. Right, that was, whatever this is fucking stupid, right? Just call it X, right? Ubisoft has said a bit more about the pop-up on X. Our intention was to display a promotion for Assassin's Creed Mirage as part of the franchise news in the main menu of the Assassin's Creed games, reads the statement. Unfortunately, this technical error caused the promotion to appear in one of our in-game menus instead. It continues, we want to ensure the best player experience possible, and these disruptive pop-ups were promptly removed once we learned of the issue. We appreciate your understanding as we investigate the cause of the issue. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking, right? Maybe I give them the benefit of the doubt, right? Maybe they didn't do this on purpose, right? Maybe it was a coding error, right? And instead of it being on the main menu, right, it ended up elsewhere, somewhere in the in-game, in the in-game wild, right? And I don't know, maybe mistakes like that happen. I mean, apparently it has. But the thing about it is that people were inconvenienced by this. right? They were inconvenienced by it, and it's a scummy thing to do if it was intentional, right? I'm not going to sit here and accuse or assume or anything like that, right? I will give Ubisoft the benefit of the doubt, right? I really love the Assassin's Creed video game series. I really do. I've played almost all of them, right? And I would hate to be in the middle of Mirage and not being able to finish it because of something like this. Now, mind you, if this happens again, then that's it, right? No more. Um, you guys can do whatever it is that you want to do, right? If you guys stop, it's understandable, right? I thought about it for a little bit too, and I thought about stopping it and uninstalling it as well. Maybe I'm just too nice about it, right? That could be it. And it'll probably turn around to bite me in the ass later. But anyways, let's chalk this up as a glitch, right? I will take Ubisoft's word for it. But I promise you, me personally, if this ever happens again, right? Because it hasn't happened to me personally. Like I've been finished with Odyssey. Like I just recently finished Valhalla though, right? I finished Valhalla just before uh, Mirage came out, and so exactly. If that happened to me personally while I'm playing Assassin's Creed Valhalla, then yeah, I'd be pissed, right? But anyways, whatever you guys want to do, stop it, uninstall it, never bother with Ubisoft again. All right, that's your choice, right? I'm not going to judge you for it. There have been companies that have been way more egregious about this than Ubisoft, though. Like, that's the only comparison I'm going off of. Like, 2K and like EA, like, they've been way more egregious about this than anybody than Ubisoft could be, right? So I will give them the benefit of the doubt. This is it, all right? I'm telling you, people are getting fed up. Ubisoft, this isn't a game that you want to be playing, all right? Just make sure it doesn't happen again, all right? This is Road to Alpha. I'll see you guys in the next video.